Alex and Bob Show. It's the Alex and Bob Show. Alice is the techno whiz. Bob crunches the numbers. Tech stocks daily week in review. It's the Alice and Bob Show. It's the Alice and Bob Show.
Welcome, tech enthusiasts, to the Tech Stocks Daily Friday Wrap-Up. I'm Alice, your techie vlogger, joined by my co-host Bob. Before we dive into the week's top stories, here's a mind-boggling science fact. A single teaspoon of neutron star material would weigh over 1 billion tons on Earth. Wild, right? But enough science trivia, let's unwrap the biggest tech happenings that shaped our week. Bob, what caught your eye from the finance side?
Alice, that fact about neutron stars is out of this world, literally. This week was a whirlwind in tech and finance. Tesla and Microsoft made big moves in AI and autonomous vehicles, especially in China, while Apple keeps pushing through challenges with an eye on upcoming products and AI advancements. Google, amid staff shuffle and Project Nimbus concerns, and Microsoft, with its AI and robotics investments, show the tech giant's strategic plays. Meanwhile, companies like Atlassian and Leidos demonstrated financial strength. The narrative continues with strategic investments, ethical debates, and regulatory challenges, particularly focusing on AI, blockchain, and cryptocurrency investments by giants and emergents alike.
Let's kick things off with the Google news this week, Bob. It's been quite a roller coaster ride, with layoffs, internal protests over the Project Nimbus contract, and antitrust scrutiny. Google is clearly making bold strategic moves in AI, cloud computing, and emerging tech like blockchain gaming. But they're also grappling with ethical concerns from employees, antitrust battles, and the fine line between innovation and potentially anti-competitive practices. It will be fascinating to see how they navigate this complex landscape while maintaining their tech leadership. What's your take on Google's maneuverings amidst these challenges?
Well, Google's juggling act between pushing the boundaries of technology and managing the ethical and legal implications is a tightrope walk if I've ever seen one. The juxtaposition of their pioneering spirit with these growing pains highlights the delicate balance big tech has to strike in today's world. How do you think these moves will impact Google's position in the tech industry moving forward?
It sure is a delicate balancing act that could make or break Google's future dominance in the tech arena. Their ability to innovate responsibly while addressing concerns will be crucial.
Google's situation underscores a broader industry challenge, innovating at breakneck speed while ethically and legally stewarding that innovation. Their response could set a precedent for how tech giants manage these multifaceted pressures. It's a pivotal moment that could redefine their legacy and influence in the tech world. Will they emerge as a case study in navigating these waters successfully, or as a cautionary tale? Either way, it's going to be a compelling story to follow. How do you see their next moves shaping up?
I agree. Google finds itself at an inflection point that could define not just its own trajectory, but set the tone for the entire tech industry. The decisions they make in addressing employee concerns, antitrust allegations, and ethical quandaries will reverberate far beyond their own walls. I foresee Google doubling down on transparency and open dialogue with stakeholders, employees, regulators, and the public. They'll need to strike a careful balance between advancing cutting-edge technologies and assuaging fears over potential misuse or monopolistic behavior. It's a high-wire act, but one they must navigate deftly to maintain their pioneering spirit while building trust. Their next moves will be scrutinized intensely by the tech community and beyond. How they manage this pivotal moment could cement their legacy as a responsible innovator or serve as a stark warning about the perils of unchecked technological advancement. It's a narrative we'll be following closely in the coming months and years.
And Google's path forward seems like a textbook example of the modern tech dilemma, leading innovation while being a beacon of corporate responsibility. Their actions from here on out could very well be a blueprint for future tech governance. As stakeholders watch closely, Google's commitment to striking this balance will undoubtedly influence not just their legacy, but also societal expectations of tech giants. Their journey could herald a new era of tech development, tempered with ethical foresight and transparency. It's a storyline we'll certainly keep our eyes on. How will this impact our views on privacy and digital ethics, you think?
Good point, Bob. Google's handling of this situation could profoundly influence societal expectations around digital privacy and corporate ethics in the tech sphere. If they navigate these challenges adeptly, being transparent and enacting robust ethical guardrails, it could inspire greater public trust in emerging technologies. However, missteps could amplify fears over lack of accountability. Their actions will likely shape future regulations and norms governing user data, AI development, and the responsible expansion of tech's reach into our lives. It's a pivotal case study that will color our collective perspectives on the digital world's evolution. Definitely a saga we'll be closely following.
Yes, the digital world is indeed at a tipping point, and how Google responds could very well set the stage for the next chapter in tech evolution. Speaking of evolution, Apple's recent maneuvers in the tech landscape present another fascinating narrative. They've just navigated through their fiscal challenges with an impressive earnings beat, all the while steering the ship towards AI and facing the headwinds of regulatory scrutiny, particularly in Europe. It's intriguing to see how they're balancing innovation with strategic foresight, especially with their aggressive buyback program and a pivot towards services to complement their hardware offerings. Their next steps could provide critical insights into the tech industry's future, particularly in how big tech adapts to and shapes global tech demand and regulatory environments. What's your take on Apple's current strategies and their potential impact on the tech scene?
You make excellent points, Bob. Apple's strategic pivots amidst challenges are quite fascinating to observe. Their focus on AI integration and the services segment diversification demonstrate a forward-thinking approach to evolving with market demands. At the same time, their bold capital return program signals confidence in their intrinsic value proposition, even as they navigate regulatory hurdles and intense competition, especially in pivotal markets like China. How deftly they balance these multifaceted forces, advancing innovation while managing ethical and compliance factors, could set a blueprint for tech giants. Their ability to drive global tech trends while respecting local dynamics will be a litmus test. It's an intricate high-wire act, but one that could yield insights into sustainable tech leadership in a rapidly shifting landscape. Apple's next moves will be closely watched by the entire industry for cues on the future trajectory.
Their ability to push the envelope in AI, while also diversifying their revenue streams, points to a robust strategy aimed at future-proofing the company. Moreover, their confidence, as evidenced by their capital return program, amidst navigating the choppy waters of regulatory scrutiny and market competition, especially from domestic players in China, is commendable. This dexterity in managing both innovation and compliance could indeed serve as a model for the tech industry at large. It's a fine line between leading the charge in technological advances and ensuring those advances are ethically and globally embraced. Apple's approach to these challenges, particularly in how they manage their international footprint against rising local competition, will indeed be a case study in resilience and adaptability.
Apple's multifaceted approach, balancing cutting-edge innovation with responsible global expansion, is setting a powerful precedent. Their deft maneuvering between driving AI breakthroughs and adhering to ethical, regulatory norms across diverse markets is a masterclass in sustainable tech leadership. Maintaining that harmony between groundbreaking advancements and societal accountability will be crucial going forward. How they navigate intensifying local competition while upholding their core values and vision could redefine what it means to be an enduring, ethical tech titan in our rapidly evolving digital age. Their strategies are undoubtedly being monitored as a potential blueprint for the entire industry's future trajectory.
For real, Apple's strategic playbook seems to be one that not only drives innovation, but also deeply considers the broader implications of technology on society. Their commitment to maintaining a balance between revolutionary technological strides and adherence to ethical standards is more than commendable. It's a critical pathway for the future of tech. Watching how Apple continues to evolve in this complex global market, especially in how they respond to challenges like local competition and regulatory pressures, will offer invaluable lessons for all tech entities. Their journey is a testament to the idea that being a leader in technology also means being at the forefront of responsible innovation. It's a fascinating time to be in the tech world, and Apple's moves could very well chart the course for what comes next.
Apple's delicate balancing act between tech breakthroughs and ethical responsibility could set a template for the industry's future trajectory. Pivoting to Microsoft, their bold AI and cloud investments across Southeast Asia paint a picture of a tech titan committed to propelling global digital transformation responsibly. Their partnerships with nations like Malaysia and Indonesia to build AI capabilities while upskilling workforces demonstrate a thoughtful approach, aligning innovation with societal impact. It will be insightful to observe how Microsoft navigates this ambitious expansion while maintaining ethical AI development.
Absolutely, Alice. Microsoft's expansive strategy in Southeast Asia is a bold declaration of their commitment to not just lead in AI and cloud technology, but to do so with a clear focus on sustainable development and ethical responsibility. Their efforts to upskill the workforce as part of their investment strategy is particularly commendable, ensuring that technological advancement brings collective benefits. It'll be fascinating to see how this approach influences the broader tech landscape, especially in how companies balance aggressive growth with concrete, positive societal impact. Their leadership in ethical AI could very well set the gold standard for the rest of the industry.
I think Microsoft's multi-billion-dollar investments in Southeast Asia go beyond just building technical infrastructure. It's a holistic approach, aligning AI breakthroughs with upskilling local talent and nurturing responsible innovation. This focus on ethical, sustainable AI development, while enabling workforce transformation, could redefine what it means to be an industry leader. Rather than growth at all costs, Microsoft seems to be championing a model of tech advancement consciously intertwined with social progress. If executed well, their endeavors across Malaysia, Indonesia, and beyond could set a powerful precedent for corporates to emulate, one where commercial success is achieved symbiotically with positive societal impact, not at its expense. The ripple effects of Microsoft's ethics-first investment strategy bear watching closely as a potential blueprint for the tech world's future direction.
Indeed, Alice, Microsoft's approach could very well herald a new era in how tech giants conceptualize growth and leadership. By intertwining their technological advances with an unwavering commitment to positive societal impact, they're charting a course towards not just commercial success, but meaningful, sustainable progress. This ethics-first model, especially in regions ripe with potential like Southeast Asia, emphasizes that the future of tech is not just about what technology can do, but what it should do for the community at large. Watching Microsoft lead by example in marrying innovation with responsibility offers a hopeful glimpse into a tech industry where advancement and ethical consideration go hand in hand. It's a powerful narrative that could inspire the entire sector to follow suit.
That's a profound perspective, Bob. Microsoft's trailblazing effort to fuse cutting-edge innovation with ethical considerations and societal upliftment presents a paradigm shift for the tech industry. Their Southeast Asia investments exemplify that true technology leadership goes beyond commercial metrics. It's about leveraging breakthroughs to create holistic progress. If executed thoughtfully, this bold vision could catalyze a widespread embrace of ethics-first tech development across the sector. Microsoft is carving a path that harmonizes technological prowess with civic responsibility. Their narrative has the potential to redefine what success means for tech giants, a legacy measured not just by market dominance, but positive societal transformation. An inspiring model that could steer the industry towards more principled, inclusive growth.
Alice, you've hit the nail on the head. Microsoft's approach is shaping a future where technological leadership is as much about pushing the boundaries of innovation as it is about fostering societal well-being. This harmonization of tech prowess with civic duty could very well become the new benchmark for success in the tech industry. If other giants follow suit, we could witness a shift towards an era where ethics first isn't just a tagline, but a fundamental driver of industry progress. Microsoft's initiatives in Southeast Asia could indeed be the catalyst for this change, embodying a blueprint for how technology can serve as a force for good. It'll be intriguing to see how this narrative evolves and inspires action across the tech landscape.
Microsoft is pioneering a blueprint for tech companies to harmonize innovation with ethical, socially uplifting initiatives. Their Southeast Asia investments exemplify this noble vision. Turning to MicroStrategy, their continued all-in bet on Bitcoin reflects an equally bold, albeit more divisive vision. Their latest crypto-focused ventures like decentralized identity solution Orange double down on leveraging blockchain tech. While risky, MicroStrategy seems determined to push boundaries in legitimizing Bitcoin beyond just an investment asset. Their crypto odyssey will definitely shape future narratives around corporate adoption of emerging technologies.
Alice, MicroStrategy's trajectory is indeed a high-stakes gambit that tosses the traditional corporate playbook out the window. Their unwavering belief in Bitcoin's potential is reshaping perceptions of digital assets in corporate America. It's a captivating journey that blurs the lines between visionary leadership and risky speculation. How do you think this will influence other companies' attitudes towards cryptocurrencies?
MicroStrategy's pioneering embrace of Bitcoin is setting a precedent that could massively influence broader corporate adoption of cryptocurrencies in the coming years, for better or worse.
Their strategy is a litmus test for the corporate world's appetite for digital currencies. It's a fascinating moment that could either spark a widespread crypto revolution in corporate finance or serve as a cautionary tale about the volatility inherent in such assets.
You raise a valid point. MicroStrategy's crypto adventures represent a pivotal juncture that could sway the broader corporate narrative around digital assets. If their gamble pays off, it could embolden more firms to incorporate cryptocurrencies into their strategies. However, missteps could dissuade others from following suit due to the associated volatility risks. It's a high-stakes experiment worth monitoring closely.
It's a high-risk, high-reward scenario playing out in real time. MicroStrategy's bold moves into the Bitcoin space could indeed serve as a beacon for others, showing the potential upsides of integrating digital assets into corporate strategy. Yet, the unpredictability of cryptocurrency markets means this story could also serve as a cautionary chapter on the risks involved. Their journey is not just about a company's financial strategy, but also about how emerging technologies are reshaping the landscape of corporate finance. The outcomes here could very well dictate the pace and nature of cryptocurrency adoption across industries.
MicroStrategy's crypto endeavors represent a watershed moment. Their successes or failures will likely shape future corporate attitudes towards digital asset integration. On one hand, if their contrarian Bitcoin bet pays off handsomely, it could embolden more risk-taking and accelerate cryptocurrency's legitimization as a viable corporate treasury tool. Alternatively, significant losses or volatility issues could discourage others from following suit, cementing cryptocurrencies as too speculative for mainstream corporate adoption. Regardless of the outcome, MicroStrategy is scripting a pioneering case study on the convergence of emerging technologies and traditional finance practices. Their exploitation of blockchain for decentralized solutions, like identity management, shows cryptocurrency's potential utility beyond just asset speculation. This high-stakes experiment will undoubtedly influence broader perspectives on digital assets' future role in corporate strategy formulation across sectors. MicroStrategy is truly at the vanguard of testing cryptocurrency's viability and resilience in the corporate arena, an endeavor that makes them both trendsetters and potential disruptors of financial norms.
Alice, you've perfectly encapsulated the essence of MicroStrategy's journey and its wider implications for the corporate world and digital asset integration. They're not just playing the game, they're changing how it's played, spotlighting the potential of cryptocurrencies to redefine traditional finance. As we watch this experiment unfold, the lessons learned will undoubtedly ripple through the corporate landscape, shaping strategies for years to come. Thank you for your insightful analysis, Alice. Before we wrap up, any final thoughts?
MicroStrategy is truly pushing boundaries and challenging long-held norms around corporate finance through their bold crypto endeavors. Whether this experiment pays off spectacularly or serves as a cautionary tale, the ripple effects will be profound for the entire industry. I appreciate you bringing your financial expertise to dissect this fascinating saga. MicroStrategy's journey epitomizes the convergence of emerging tech with traditional business realms in such a profound way. To all our viewers, thank you for joining us on another insightful exploration of the forces shaping the tech world. MicroStrategy's narrative is one we'll be following closely, so make sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts. The lessons learned could very well redefine how corporations perceive and adopt crypto and blockchain tech going forward. An exciting future awaits.